Welcome back to Let's Play Fable Anniversary. Last time we beat the game and moved on to the post-game DLC, The Lost Chapters, where we've headed to the Frozen Wastes, because apparently there's a problem with summoners that we need to not stay away from, oddly enough. It turns out that Scythe has been here, a hero of, at this point, legend. The oldest member of the guild, especially now that Maze is dead. And we are to find a handful of runes so that we can ask oracles in the city of Snowspire about, you know, what's kind of going on. Why are these summoners appearing? We also got the good version of the Sword of Aeons. Although that's not exactly a plot thing. We're also fighting white Balvarians just as regular enemies, which is actually kind of cool, considering it was a quest boss to fight one. It's a cool way of showing progression that what was once a boss enemy, although even here I think it's a buffed up version of them, is now a standard enemy. I have a feeling this is going to be a much more satisfying end game than the original release had. Interesting enemies there with the, I guess they're Frost Atronachs, basically? Anyway, we're heading to some catacombs. Yikes, that's a lot of minions. They're useless to me, so I'm not going to worry about it. How much standard experience do I have? 230... that is a lot of experience. I could invest into magic, but I have no reason to at this point.
Oh yes, Scythe told us to let you in. Well, I guess you better show him through.
Yeah, nice try, Mungo. It's your turn, and you know it.
Ah, nuts. All right then, follow me.
Yeah, I'm excited to get to the second game. Still not sure what I'm gonna do between the games.
Right, that's as far as I'm going. This place ain't safe, you know. The old town's full of ghosts. Folks say the poor beggars don't even realise they're dead. Anyway, take care looking for them, glyphs, they're called, right? You're not the first one that's come rummaging for pieces of carved stone, you know. The others found more than they bargained for, though. Rotting corpses, a lot of them now. Anyway, have a nice day.
I might go back and finish the first Borderlands, since, you know, they're... Borderlands 1 and Fable 2 were kind of the same era of gaming. They were both my introduction to HD gaming. Go to the necropolis and recover the tablets containing the glyphs that will awaken the oracle. I like how there's even, like, lights that show you, hey, there's something here. Caloran's tablet. A tablet with a C expression on it. The tablet containing the glyph of inquiry crumbles in your hand, but not before you learn Caloran's expression. Slab of Jeroen. A tablet with no discernible expression on it. The cursed tablet crumbles to dust in your hands, releasing a noxious odor and summoning several creatures around you. I also like that, you know, the reason you have minions showing up is this is where the Jack of Blades came from, I think was mentioned. So, this is why he had an affinity for the minions, because they were local to him. Deniston. One drunken punch up too many saw him meet his maker. George W. He gave support until the end. D. Bazubi. Spent his life painting whores, died from many weeping sores. Wait, painting? Tablet of Torment. At least it doesn't, like, actually do damage because of the noxious fumes or whatever. But yeah, from what I remember, the experience scaling in Fable 2 and even the equivalent in Fable 3 was a little bit better. You probably weren't completely maxed out before the end of the main quest. Jeff the Brute killed by a loot. Ages of skill. Yay. Oh, there's a demon door here. Oh, crap. I may have to load this checkpoint depending on which door this is.
I never wanted to be a demon door. All this waiting around, all the riddles. It's no life. Oh, if only I'd been born a silver key chest. I just love those little silver keys. So shiny, so silver. I'd do anything for some of my own.
Pop in.
Yours, please. I'll let you through and everything.
No.
No silver.
This is the last thing we're going to do, because we need to open all of the silver key chests first. And, you know, get all the silver keys. Filler Noise, Gravekeeper Extraordinaire. $500 gold. Chris, buried here. 500 gold. S. Rutland met his own deadline. 500 gold. Big Beard card, Health Potion card, and there's a gold piece there that we can't actually take. Health Potion. Adam Civic. Life had a nasty effect on him. S. Van Tilburg. Town Crier, burnt on a pyre. Scorm's Tear. No discernible expression. And then one says, "Here lies Erdrick." Despite this being neither of the series that would be in reference to. And not even made in the same country. I'm pretty sure Lionhead was British through and through. My quest was for happiness, but they worked me to the ground. Spell Potion. G-ports, he came to a gooey end. I like how vague some of these are. Demon Relic. I also like how all of the cursed runes have different names. Feng, Master Spellweaver. Morix tablet. A tablet with the M expression on it. I love it. Albion is beautiful. Giron's tablet. A tablet with a Y expression on it. Luck. Brought the world to life, but the world didn't repay the favor. Wow, nothing. Huh. Ages of Might. I guess the potions here are nice for people who, you know, didn't decide to play the game in the most OP manner possible. Is that a regular Balverine's stats? Oh, a mana augmentation. Huh. That is an inherent, just straight up nice thing to give the player. No snark. Do you know how hard it is to get no snark from me? I'm not sure even Silver has accomplished that. R. Stevens. He built this city. He built this city on rock and roll. Now he lies in this hole. Wow, just nothing on this one. Shut up, I like that song. Jay Glover. Died of lead poisoning. Kiernan. Fell asleep and forgot to wake up. That one is just sad. It's a frost troll. Dominic. Clubbed to death. Okay, a couple tattooed cards and an Ages of Will potion. Cool. Look at that damage multiplier.
Mastered using the combat multiplier.
Having all the spells does make it a marginal pain to scroll through the list, though. It's not exactly Morrowind levels of the same problem, but... Diamond. Summoners and minions. You know, aren't the minion mages called minion summoners? They're not exactly the most entertaining things to fight, but at least they require a bit more attention than even trolls, really. I forgot they explode. Avisto's tablet.
This is Sire, hero. Well done collecting those glyphs.
Summoner's Gauntlet. Somehow I...
Come back to Snowspire now and see if we can...
You've received a new quest card.
Somehow I didn't think the game would make this reference. Alright. Let's set up the appropriate... Oh, they're not even in the expression list, are they? Oh, they are. I will admit sometimes the humor of these games gets in the way of the story's tone, but I don't know, there's some charm to it. Is there anything actually over here? No. I love the town theme in this game. It's just so playful.
You have uncovered the glyphs. Very good. It is time we awoke the Oracle from its deathless slumber. O great Oracle, grant us the knowledge we seek. What evil rises in this land?
Yep.
The prophecy is fulfilled. The guildsman is here. You follow the footsteps of the one who bore the mask you carry. Jack of Blades has awakened the dormant power of the Summoner. He has used the blood of your family to feed his new shell beyond the Bronze Gate. But now his soul mask is in your hands. You must use it to feed the Archon's shrine and open the gate. Go now and face your destiny. So, Jack has cheated death once more. Never have we encountered a being like him. I do not envy you. The Bronze Gate has long been a symbol of doom in this land. Return to Briar Rose at the shrine. Perhaps she can tell you how to use Jack's soul mask. I must return to the guild. May fate smile on you.
I actually expected the game to make me go through the expressions. But use one of the 4 glyph expressions in the center of the podium.
You've received a new quest card.
In case it wasn't obvious. The fact we can communicate with them, though. No. Does it mean here? No? Up there? I guess the cutscene did take place up here.
The sign of Yeron. You wish to know more about the people of Albion and beyond. It's been so long since I told anyone about Whisper. The people of Albion can be fickle in their affections, and Whisper's inglorious defeat in the arena stripped her of any repute she may have once possessed. For many, she would never grow out of the immense shadow of her brother Thunder. And so she left our shores and set out for the distant homeland she had last seen as a child. Her sea journey was once again beset with difficulties, and her ship was boarded by pirates. None of them survived.
That sounds like Whisper, all right.
She arrived at shore she barely remembered, with nothing but her own strength. Yet now, she is beloved as a true hero among her own people.
That's good to hear.
The sign of Morik. I shall reveal to you the legends of this world. I shall tell you about demon doors. The life of a rock endowed with consciousness is never easy. But we all have a single purpose for which we were created. Mine is to collect stories, to be a keeper of ancient secrets past, and foreteller of terrible events future. That of demon doors is to safeguard the riches that lie behind them, and to invent games and riddles to test those who seek them. The sign of Kalran. You seek the lore of beasts and fiends. Perhaps you would like to hear the story of Balverines. The first Balverine was born of the bite of a creature far more terrible, the Balvorn, who dwelt upon this world when gods and demons were still the primary force. When men first started to walk amongst them, the Balvorn would feast on the flesh of thousands at a time. Only once did a human survive such an attack. He became the first Balverine, and his curse has survived to this day. Ah, yes. The sign of a Visto. The history of the land is yours to hear. Why don't I share with you my knowledge of the Archon? This age understands nothing of the Old Kingdom. Archon is a name that has passed down many generations, a lineage of powerful kings united by a unique bloodline, and by possession of the Sword of Aeons. When Jack found it, it was a ghost of the weapon it once was. And the name of Archon has become so detached from the realities of those kings that it is meaningless among the modern men. But the first Archon still casts his shadow in this world. A world that would not even exist had he not wrested it from the gods it belonged to before the Age of Man.
For some reason, I thought there was an achievement for going through one of each of those dialogues. But it is kind of cool that there is an opportunity that they took to deepen the lore, even just in the first game.
You must be
My lord, we are truly blessed by your presence, even though I sound incredibly bored. Yeah, I don't think this is a super long expansion here.
These inscriptions are fascinating, you know. Everything indicates that Jack's new form will emerge from behind the bronze gate, and this structure is the key to opening it. But it looks like it'll take the souls of 3 heroes to activate the mechanism. These things are never simple, are they? It doesn't want just any heroes either. The first instruction calls for the King of the Arena, no less. I suppose you could chop your own head off, but then there'd be no one for me to order around, would there? Why don't you pay Thunder a visit? He knows the arena inside and out. I've checked with the guild, and they say he's in Knothole Glade. You've still got Jack's mask, haven't you? Good. You'll need it to track the souls. I still can't believe he might not be dead. Anyway, I better start researching the second inscription.
I'm immediately taking issue with this.
Little hero, I'm back, and our business is not quite finished. You destroyed my sword, remember? Have you any idea how many centuries I spent looking for it? But its work is done. Soon I will have power beyond your imagining, and you will be the first to die.
So, I am immediately frowning at this DLC because it sounds like it's kind of forcing a choice on us that we might not have made, rather than giving it 2 ways to do things. Who knows, that it might actually have, you know, 2 ways to open
Now
the
look, I
door.
won't tell you again. We don't need a hero. For the first time in years, we aren't being attacked, sieged, or kidnapped by anything. Now leave us alone.
Tough crowd.
You? Briar Rose said you would come. I will tell you what I know, if it will get you out of my sight. We were both once called Kings of the Arena, but there have been many heroes in the past who have claimed that name. You should search in the bloody dust of the arena itself. They say the souls of past champions haunt it, resting in the place of their greatest achievement. Now go, unless you're here to take my soul. I'm sure your lady would enjoy that.
Oh,
Why
it
go
does.
all the way to the arena? You have a perfectly good soul right in front of you.
Oh man, are we gonna have Jack taunting us this whole time for taking the good option? That's awesome! I've never played past the point that I said I've never played, so I never got to experience the DLC. Does it count as a... It's not really a DLC. It is an expansion. Like, an expanded re-release, I guess, to be most precise. But at the same time... I don't know. It's kind of pedantic to argue about if it's fair to call it DLC. I mean, for all I know, obviously I never played this on the original Xbox because I never really had an original Xbox. But for all I know, you actually could download a Lost Chapters thing. Because Xbox Live was a thing on the original Xbox. I don't know how much of a marketplace it had, though. I wonder if we can explore the rest of Hook Coast yet? Or ever in the game? What the crap?
Dead creatures. creatures killed every...
Yeah, that's what happens when you house hundreds of deadly monsters in one place. Especially a place as small as the arena.
Run! Run for your life! These things appeared in the cells and started killing everyone.
Oh, it's summoners. I don't know why I didn't expect summoners.
Another hero, were you? Very well. I have prepared some entertainment for you inside.
Glad to hear help, hero. Appreciate the help. Though I reckon we could have taken them ourselves.
No. You're using, like, iron weapons. You're not even using obsidian, let alone master weapons, buddy. I'll rob the place blind. The dead ill have need of potions.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a truly special occasion. Watch a hero ripped to pieces by trolls and Jack's very own minions.
Collect an arena soul. They almost certainly expected you to be able to cheese this.
There is a report. What's this? More trolls? Can our washed-up ex-champion take this punishment much longer?
I love antagonistic villains. We don't really get that in this game, except now. We definitely get an extreme form of it in the next game. But honestly, I might have already said too much on the matter. Okay, I actually like the slow-mo without the black and white filter.
Jack's lovely minions are back, and they brought some puppies for our hero to play with.
I really don't know why I'm bothering to pick up gem drops.
Can our hero withstand another wave of friendly furry beasts? He said.
Are werewolves furry? Like, not in the standard sense, obviously. In the internet sense.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from sunny Snowspire, I give you Summoners.
I definitely take back my knee-jerk frustration with how I thought this quest was gonna go. This is kind of awesome.
Minions and summoners pummeling a drip from the guild. Oh, was ever a sight sweeter than...
Holy crap, I just noticed my combat multiplier. Jesus.
Very important. You found your first soul, did you? But the shrine is ever so greedy. It will want more before it's had its fill. I wonder who the next one will belong to.
Collecting an arena soul complete. We got 100,000 experience just on the job there.
Come back to the shrine and we'll see if it works.
Alright. I'm just gonna warp back to the shrine. I see no reason to go back, like, stop in Snowspire.
I hope this thing works. You need to release the soul from the mask and, well, your guess is as good as mine. I've never seen anything like it. It's like it's using the soul to power itself. Anyway, we figured out the second inscription. It says, the heroine. I can't think of anyone who fits the description better than Scarlet Robe, your mother. There's always me, of course, but as you can see, I'm still alive, and I plan to stay that way. You'll have to pay her tomb in Oakvale another visit. I know this won't be easy, but Scarlet was always one to make sacrifices, remember?
Both of these choices seem pretty freaking evil. But, oh well.
Oh, poor Scarlet. Hasn't she suffered enough? Would you really do that to your own mother? Take Briar. She is of no use to anyone.
I guess this one
Something
is...
tells me there's going to be a lot of screaming.
Need a good sword to fight beside you?
Holy crap! So much for bodyguard! I was just taking a swing for the sake of a joke. Oh, it's just banshees.
I know what you seek, son. But Jack has sent a legion of screamers to torment my soul. They won't allow me to leave. And now they will try to take you, too.
I do like how they don't even bother having boasts at this point, because you're gonna have maxed renown by this point. Alright, it's just gonna be easier this way. Plus, this just feels good.
Jack's spirit is strong, and his new form is almost ready. But I sense how he fears you. Take my soul, and avenge our family once and for all. And make him pay, son.
We think we've deciphered the third inscription. Come back to the shrine and I'll show you.
Alright, I maxed out the shielding spell too, so there really is nothing I care about leveling up at this point.
I'm sure your mother would be proud. Now, there's just one inscription left. The oldest soul. But we still haven't figured out who that might mean.
That's Scythe.
Oh, come. We both know who it is, dear Briar. You can't protect the old fool any longer. It's the guild master the shrine wants, hero.
Jack? So it really is true. He's alive, and still up to his old mind games. I hope the guild acolytes can come up with a better idea. You should go back to the guild and speak with them.
The old... They explicitly said that Scythe was the oldest guild. Whatever.
Oh, welcome back, sir. This place has been a mess since you left. People running around with bits of old paper, books flying everywhere. And the guildmaster's only gone and holed himself up in the guild woods. We're not supposed to let anyone near him.
We found it! The soul mentioned in the inscription. It must be Nostro. His soul has been trapped in the Litchfield graveyard for centuries. Our texts suggest it should be in the graveyard circle, you know, where you found the tunnel to Bargate Prison.
Catching souls? Never heard such nonsense.
Well, good luck, hero.
Okay, what is with this, like, noise? You know what? There. Yikes. Let's save and reload. Because that noise, yikes. That one, I guess.
Oh, welcome back, sir. This place is for them.
I don't care enough to buy things again. Alright. It's a little bit of a walk, but no big deal. Oh, I like how the Kraken is actually on the map over by Bargate Prison now. I just noticed that little detail. Okay, you would think at this point that I'd be able to resist getting knocked down by such a basic enemy as a Hollow Man. Even though they haven't gained the name yet, and for all I know, they're technically different and lore-wise. I'm gonna call them Hollow Men. I will say, I feel like the combat in the game would become like 10 times cooler if you could actually fight like hero class enemies occasionally. Like enemies who aren't, not necessarily to the degree of Jack, but like who have more than just magic and a staff maybe, or just a sword, or just a bow. Fighting someone as versatile as you are could be freaking cool. Because even Maze was really disappointing. Especially because damage gates are lame. Plus, it's not like they've introduced the idea of having the heroes of the specific attributes yet. Like, yeah, it's like, oh, you're a wizard. But it's not like you have the hero of skill, the hero of will. Like we'll get in the sequel. We're probably going to just fight a bunch of ghosts again. Why would Jack not have absorbed this guy's soul in the first place? Wouldn't that have helped him in some capacity?
Guildsman, we meet once more. You reclaimed
Oh,
my
him.
weapons and armor
Cool.
and brought me peace. Now, I offer my soul in return. But I am Nostro. Mine is a warrior's soul. You must take it in battle so that I may stand proud among my comrades in the afterlife. My men have sworn an oath to protect me even in death. Only when they fall can I be harmed. Now, claim my soul with honor.
Collect Nostro's soul from the Litchfield Graveyard Circle. I love that like really low quality crunchy sound effect. Reminds me of watching my dad play EverQuest. Even though I had no idea what was really going on. I guess Fireball would have actually been pretty handy to have right here. Yes, this is a... Okay, it's not a complex fight, but it is kind of a cool one. Nostro's soul has been claimed. You know the drill.
The inscriptions say only one hero will be allowed to pass through the gate, and, hey, guess what? You're the strongest. I don't know what form Jack's going to take, but I don't think it's going to be small and furry, do you? Good luck, for all our sakes.
You're too late, little hero. Once more, too late. Come to the Bronze Gate. We have unfinished business.
You've received a new quest card.
Next time on Let's Play Fable Anniversary? I suppose there's nothing left to do but put an end to this, and go treasure hunting all around Albion. See you guys then.